So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Holmes. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a give, right side. Holmes. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 41. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
They'll run on 1st down. Alexander. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On 1st down, it's Alexander. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, it's Holmes, and he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And a give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. A give to the fullback on the dive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Jones. Got an open man, it's Devin Hester. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards and a giant first down. The final shot before break. Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it. And there he goes, Brandon Marshall. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, 68 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll run on first down. It's Alexander. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now a carry here for their fullback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
On second down, it's Alexander. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, Alexander. 44 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
They'll run on first down. It's Alexander. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on second down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the...
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. To throw is Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Now Jones. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Play action. Allen. He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium, watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Devin Hester 57 yards. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Now Hester will get a shot. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to.
There he goes, Brandon Marshall. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown Giants. Brandon Marshall, 77 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chargers. Devin Hester with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Returnable here for Hester. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On third down, Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Jones off the play fake. Oh, he's got Hester complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and goal, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Allen now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back in. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Ezekiel Elliott. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Get this one to Galladay. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing, Jones. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
This one caught by Kittle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. There, he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's a give to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. A handoff to Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Jones. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Sliding out of the pocket. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Going up top. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Lance Allworth, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Jones now on 1st and 10. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Brandon Marshall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it. Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses. Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. This is Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Gano's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Fitzpatrick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Off play action. Jones. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Jones, a quick throw out wide for Golladay.
Touchdown, Giants.
Kenny Golladay on the touchdown throw from Daniel Jones.
And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 19. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. Now Hester will get a shot.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll play fake. Now Young. Gets this one to Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A first down carry by Elliott. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Young. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Young now. Eluding the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Jones out to the flat. That's caught. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. taken in by Galladay. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Now it's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They'll run with Barkley.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. George Kittle from 4 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Young off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. That'll be caught by Hester. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Hester, 66 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for his big target, Brandon Marshall. And now it's second down. Off the play fake. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
To the right and complete to Galladay. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kick is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Returnable here for Hester. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Young. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That catch good for only a couple. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Young now from the 50. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
9 yards that time. On first down, it's Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd down at 5. Now Young. He'll get this to Elliott. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They go to Elliott again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now Hester will get a shot. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Young sliding out of the pocket. Here's Hester open right side. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time, not an ally. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Returnable here for Hester.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is in. Touchdown. Giants. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Young on first down. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 55 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it will tie our score here this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Marshall now, the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Jones. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, 49 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Young from the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. That's Bush. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Jones. Buying time to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that, Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses happen their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. Touchdown, Giants! Brandon Marshall, 40 yards. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Oh, he's got Hester complete.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Bills. Jamar Chase, 50 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Marshall now, the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now Jones throwing on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake, Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. Gano's kick is good. And they have regained the lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just three.
Well, getting the three turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now a first down throw for Young. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
2nd and 6. Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Bush, 71 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one. It's the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Jones off the play fake. To the left side and caught by Hester. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Young.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here is Young. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Throwing, Young. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Bush with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Here's Jones. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Barkley. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. That throw by Young incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Taken in at the 3.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That'll be caught by Hester. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Off play action. Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by the former Falcon, Desmond Trufant.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action. Jones.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Now a 2nd down at 6.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Jones now. Off play action. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Operating from the gun. Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devin Hester, 44 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Play action, it's Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devin Hester, 71 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Off play action. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Oh, this is blocked. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 30, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They fake the give. Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
The tackle by Brian Dawkins. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jones, a quick throw out wide for Galladay. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Open man is Galladay, complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Newton. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Back of the end zone here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones on first down. For Marshall, that's complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, 75 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Montrell Roll making the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. And his pass incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Throwing on third down, Newton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. They snap it to Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. 7 yards there and a first down. Wilson. That's to the former Giant, Odell Beckham. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now Wilson on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. Not much there, only a yard. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. We're scoreless after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Kenny Galladay. 67 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Gano the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Now Jones. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they tie it on the last play of the second quarter. Now the PAT will give them the lead.
Yeah, and how about that extra little jolt that they'll feel when the ball goes through the post? Carry that to the locker room with them and feel like, okay, we've got something good going here now, guys.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will put them on top here in the third. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Jones on 1st and 10. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
They'll look to throw. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing again here, Wilson. A dump off to Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Wilson. He'll get this to Elliott. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On first down, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's Jones. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Marshall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Get out of the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Wait, set. Grenade! Rim! Wait, set. Alpha! Wait, set. Wait, did he hit?